And here we are once again on a special episode of Agents in the Trenches today. It's super exciting because we are wrapping up 2025. That's right, my friends, for 45 weeks. Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp has been coming live in person from the Southwest Florida Real Estate and Business Academy. It started out as a pilot project and it has grown into the #1 business growth experience in all of Southwest Florida. And today, for those of you that are watching live or on replay, we are going to be showing you the evolution of this incredible journey that we had in 2025. I'm going to introduce you to my host, my co-host, some special speakers that have been guests at Winners Wednesday. And the most powerful thing that I can say is that we have broken records. We have broken records because #1, we are the only space and place where business people from 12 different industries come together week after week. We're breaking records because we are the only productivity bootcamp in all of Southwest Florida and probably beyond, but I'll just say Southwest Florida, that happens every single week. Even the most, powerful leaders in the industry here in Southwest Florida have said to me, Lucy, you've been doing this every single week? And the answer is yes, we've been doing this every single week. But you know what started out with a vision and myself and my running partner Talia Miranda, my business development director, who's always supporting my crazy ideas, and one very new assistant, has turned into a whole group of people that week after week show up and they put their hands on the plow. They literally show up and make this happen. And I can only sit back and think, my goodness, who would have imagined this was going to evolve to becoming what it is today? So the first person that I want to bring up, of course, is my host. So this gentleman, actually, many of you know him. I'm not even going to say how you know him, but I know you know him because, many of you have seen him on social media. Many of you have heard of him. You probably even know him from my social media groups. And I want to bring on the one and only, the realtor with the yellow hat, Gino Pringle. Come on into the studio, Gino. How are you this morning? I think you have to unmute yourself, Gino. Can you unmute yourself? Oh. Can you hear us, Gino?
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Gino.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very good. How are you? How are you doing this morning? Thank you for joining us.
I'm all right. I'm feeling good. I just came from the gym. I'm getting ready for the Brokers Open House this morning. So I'm just getting myself together.
Listen, it's not easy to
Feeling
do
good.
live stream. It's not easy to do live stream because we've got to we've got to deal with issues from Wi-Fi to internet connection to lighting. But we're happy that you're here joining us today. So take us back. Take us back to, if you could remember, the first time you walked into a Winners Wednesday, which was back in February, I believe. What was that like for you? And tell us a little bit about the evolution that you've seen.
Okay. The first time I came, I will tell you, I was shy. I was new to it because if you remember when we used to do it, I used to go in the other room and sit by myself because I didn't know Spanish. And you would always come to me and say, Gina, why are you sitting here by yourself? And I was like, Lucy, I don't know Spanish, and everybody's talking Spanish, and you're English, and let them start talking in English till you build that confidence up. And that's what built my confidence up right there. So that was the first thing that made me feel comfortable. Now, after that, when I started talking to more people, it made my guards go down to where I started feeling like I was a
I
part
think
of
we're gonna have to help Gino out with his
something.
Gino, your connection is really bad, and I want everybody to be able to hear
Then,
your story. Your connection is really
yeah,
bad. I'm gonna give you a chance to Dalia, if you can connect with Gino, help him with his audio. Maybe his Wi-Fi is interrupting. I don't know, guys. Listen, we're here live, and we're just, there's something about what we do that always brings unpredictability. So I want to bring up my co-host, this young woman, right? This young woman. We have a story that goes back to how we met. It goes back to how we met. It goes back to, I don't even know how she found me, but I want to bring up Jenny Espinal. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? How you doing?
Good morning, Lucy.
How are you? Good to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here. And if you don't remember how I saw you, I found you on social media.
And then the first time that we met in person, I think it was at the yacht club.
No, the first one was a vision board. I don't remember the year, but you did a
Okay.
vision board and I was there.
Oh, wow. Okay, very nice. So take us back, take everybody back to the very first time you walked into Winners Wednesday, because you have been with us, I believe, also since February or March.
Yes, yes.
What do you remember?
Oh my God, the first time that I went there, it was so like I was so excited because I never went to a place like this. Sometimes we go to different places and they are teaching you some stuff, but the way that you teach, the way that you motivate people, like you said before, you are inactivated and I think you activate everybody. I have seen Gino. He couldn't talk because his connection, but I have seen Gino growing so fast. He's different right now. He didn't even talk before. He was so shy. He didn't want to do anything, and now he's the host. He's the man that put all energy in this room every single Wednesday. I'm so happy to be part of that.
I'm super excited because it's one thing to have a vision and put something together. And the reason that we did Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp was because last October I spoke with my business development director, and I said, there's a problem in the market and it's called production. Most realtors are not being able to put deals together. They're not as productive as they could be or want to be. So I'm going to bring the solution. And I remember that I made a commitment that I was going to do Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp every single week. At the beginning, even my team would say, "Oh, so we only had 10 people come. Are we still going to do it next week?" And it was funny because I would get a little bit upset because here I am wanting them to push me, and they're actually giving me a way to, stop doing it. And I would say, we're not going to quit. And I'm so happy that we haven't quit. And now more than ever, we cannot quit. We cannot stop. What
Definitely.
has been your evolution? What has Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp done for you in these last 35, 40 weeks?
Oh my God. How can I explain this? Like every Wednesday that I go, I learn something new. Every Wednesday that I go, I know that I have to do something push me more because sometimes we know what to do, but we need a person that tell you you can do it. You can go and go for it. Sometimes we don't have that person in home. We don't have that person in the company that we work with. And you are amazing. I cannot explain that. I recommend anybody to come over here on Wednesday and see what what is the I don't know how to explain that. What we're talking about, they need to feel the vibe over there. They need to see what we do. I have been learning everything because you not only motivate people, you tell us what to do. Even if we are not getting the results that we need to get right now, it's not because
Mhm.
you are not telling us, it's because we are not putting the 100% to do what you said that we have to do.
What would you tell someone that has never been to a Winners Wednesday productivity bootcamp? What would you say is one of the biggest reasons they should come and experience this movement?
As a realtor, I see many realtors that they do not have the support that they need, and most of the time they're scared, thinking that it's not free. They are gonna pay something when we go to Winter Wednesday, and you are giving us even breakfast and everything. I don't know why people like. I understand that the room is full almost all the time, and that was the reason that you had to break a wall to make
Yes,
it bigger, because the people that we are getting every single week are making the difference, and they should go, because over there they're gonna find not only partners, they're gonna find a family, a group of people that we want to grow together. Over there, we have no competence. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Over
competition.
competition. Over there, we are a family and we help each other.
Yes. Well, I'm going to bring you back up in just a little bit. I'm going to continue with my introduction with our realtor with the yellow hat. So
Mhm.
let's go ahead and bring Gino back into the stage. Gino, good morning. Can you see us? We cannot hear you. Let's see. We're having still some technical difficulties here. Gino, we can't see you. We can't hear you. Can you hear us? All right. All right. Well, let me bring up David. Let me bring up David. You know, David is someone that I've known for several years from afar, right? And let's bring up David. Hello, David. How are you?
Hey Lucy, how are you?
Good. Can you hear us okay? Thank you for joining us as you travel.
Oh no, it's my pleasure and privilege to be here. You can either
Okay.
make excuses or make it happen.
Ah, yes, I like that. So introduce yourself to everyone. Tell us a little bit about yourself. If you could bring your camera down so we could see you a little better. We're just seeing you like a bottom angle. There we go. Okay. Tell us a little bit about you and what your experience has been at Winners Wednesday. What keeps you coming back?
So a little bit about me. I've been in the financial industry for over 20 years. I'm being in corporate, government, and about 5 years I make the transition into personal finance. For it's not about what I have done over the past, but for the past few months, over the past year, what I noticed is that we need to ignite a movement. And when I got to meet you on Winter Wednesday about 6 months ago, I saw the possibility of educating and empowering people. I strongly believe that knowledge should be free, but knowledge without action is fruitless. Going on Winners Wednesdays give you the knowledge, but taking the action will get you the results that you need. So coming every Wednesday, helping with the Zoom, helping with technology, I do it with the expectation of seeing people getting to their next level. Nothing will make me the happiest than seeing everybody that goes to Winners Wednesday achieve their next goal, achieve the next milestone, see them in a place where they are fulfilled. I always ask people, where you are, you give. Being there on Wednesdays allow me to be.
Everybody's having connection issues.
Tell
Everybody's having connection issues. We're
me,
losing. David, we're losing you. We're losing you. Your connection is unstable. All right. Let's see what happened. What happened here? Okay, guys, we're making the best of this. Let me bring up someone that life is so funny as we continue to try to fix all this technology stuff, but life is so funny. You all know that I have the one and only real estate and business academy in Southwest Florida, right? Most real estate schools, all they do is help people get their license. And a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, I had someone show up, and little did I recall this person was actually one of my students 2 years ago, because obviously, time goes by and you're focused on getting things done. And I was so grateful that this person came and showed up at Winners Wednesday. So I want to bring up my past student, Arturo Sanchez. How are you, Arturo? How are you doing this morning? We got to unmute Arturo.
Hi, how are you? Sorry about it.
Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you, Arturo? How you
good,
doing?
good. How are you? It's been crazy because I was confused and I came to the academy. Basically, I'm parking right now at the parking lot of the academy. Sorry, but I'm
Oh my
here.
goodness.
Yeah, happy to be here.
I saw that. I saw that. Listen, now you see there's so many things, right, that we all have to master. There's so many things in our world that we have to learn and we have to do. And so, yes, our podcast is done through an online platform. But anyway, I'm super happy that you're here. Tell everybody a little bit about you and how we met and what has been your experience with Winners Wednesday. I know you've been one of our guest speakers as well.
Oh, thanks, thanks. Oh, well, we met back in 2021. I was one of the Lucy's students. I went to the class and I passed the exam in, I think it was August 2021. Right now, I got my real estate broker's license. I'm trying to do my best. I come every time that I came to Winners Wednesday, and I really enjoy it. I love it. So you can feel the energy, the emotion. You can learn from each other. It's a really good experience.
That is so good.
You
And
should
so
come.
now you have your broker's license, right? So you're ready
Mhm.
to get into the bigger leagues in real estate, even if it's just through experience. What is one thing that you feel Winners Wednesday has done for you? Is there one thing you learned, one thing you experienced, or maybe the community, the people?
I think from the professional side, you can experience some kind of experiences. Like for example, for me, it was really nice to speak in for a lot of people, and you can face your fears and also learn from the success from the another people. You know,
I
so
love that. I love that. Well, you have a very powerful story. You have a very powerful story because you've been in the USA for how long?
4 years and 2 months. Right?
And when you came to the US, did you know any English or a little bit?
Just a little bit. Yeah, I used to study on my own there.
And how did you find Cape Coral?
Oh, because I was staying in Miami. My brother moved from Lehigh to Cape Coral, and I was there for a couple of months. We I found kind of he bought a property. We tried to repair and flip it. I don't have at that time I had some savings, just a little bit. When we completed the project, I moved back to Miami. I didn't feel comfortable there. So like 6 months later, I moved with my family to Cape Coral. I start on the first work that I found. Um, like 1 year later, I have my real estate license.
Wow. I'm so proud to have been part of your journey into
Yeah,
getting into this world, right? Because right now, for those of you that are watching now live or on replay, you got here 4 years ago. You've been in real estate for 2 years,
2 years.
and you're going to close 2025 with how many sold transactions?
this year 2025 so far, I today is gonna be 106 transaction. Yeah,
106 transactions. You
this year.
are Arturo. Oh my God. You are the avatar. You are the profile of the person that I know every real estate agent can become. Like you are the role model. When
Thanks,
I
thanks.
see you, I'm like, this is the human that proves that what I am saying is true. So don't go away. I know you're at the academy at the parking. Thank you so much.
No,
we have
no
a
worries. I'm
broker
here.
open. We have a broker open at 11:30. I'm doing a broker open, a power broker open. I'm basically teaching my own real estate organization, realtors. You got to get into real estate, but you have to do things a different way. So I hope you join us. I hope you join us. But give me a moment. I'm going to bring Gino back. If we can bring Gino back into the studio, and can we bring Gino back into the studio? No, not able to bring Gino back into the studio. Let's see. Gino, bring your camera down a little bit. Can you hear me? Bring your camera down. There you go. Now we see Gino. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you as well. Okay, I think we're better now. All right. So tell us again, you showed up at the academy. We were doing Winners Wednesday Productivity Boot Camp. Most of the people, guys, and this is by association, most of the people that, you know, are attracted to me is because I'm bilingual. So obviously, we started having a lot of Spanish people show up, but continue telling us a story. I know I got you out of your comfort zone, and here you are.
Yeah. So it was uncomfortable. At the time, I think I'm the only one that spoke English. But I thank you because you said, Gino, go in there and speak to them and let them start talking to you in English. And at first, I was nervous about it and out of my zone. But I do thank you for that because now I believe it's more English than Spanish, which is still not a lot of English person. But again, what you did for me was you built the confidence of that. If I had it already, I didn't know how to bring it out. And you built, we say a community, but I believe it's a village because
I
I've
like
seen a
that.
lot of people come to Winners Wednesday and go out and start. Business started growing or they started connecting with people that they would never have connected with. So I
Mhm.
tell people it's a community, but a village is stronger because like now with the Winners Winter tomorrow, I know you probably got over 50 people coming that's been a guest up there already. But I've seen, or I felt I've grown so much that you see, I even got the hat on now because, like, you gave me that comment. But I've seen a lot of people that come in here that couldn't speak English, or they were scared to talk on camera, or they didn't have enough confidence to do the call. So I don't know how you do it, but you find a way to help each and every person bring out the best in them. And I will say this again, you're the only one in the Southwest Florida area with a bilingual class, but also that lets anyone welcome into your productivity boot camp that nobody else is doing. And like Jenny said, and it's free. The knowledge that you give away is free. And I tell you, now that I see it, people should be paying for this knowledge because it's so strong and powerful, and you're the only one that does this.
Yes.
So I thank you for that. But to let people know, if you want to step your game up, if you want to build your confidence up, you need to come to Winners Wednesday. But now, if you want to learn how to build your business, you definitely got to come to the money making activities on Monday. Because I've learned that you take it a little deeper and you also get more one-on-one with people to where Winners Wednesday is building our confidence, but Monday activities are building up the knowledge of how to make the money. See, so
Right.
that's another thing that I'm learning that is so powerful because now you're giving instructions on how to make the money. One guy said that to me the other day. He was like, "Man, how are you getting so much knowledge?" And I go, "Well, listen, like they said, we got the best coach. The West Coast got the best coach, and that's Lucy. So Winners Wednesday has become a big, strong village. And to all the ones that's been there, I thank you for that. And I know that, you've grown because of Winners Wednesday. And thank you for the first one we did in Naples. I seen right
Yes.
there, people knew me. And the first thing they says is, oh, you're from Winners Wednesday, Coach Lucy's class. So I even talked to people about that, how you also promote people. You on your own page, you don't have no problem with promoting other people, and don't nobody do that. Don't no broker, and not saying bad about none of them, but don't none of them give 100% the way you do at Winners Wednesday. Um, you brought it to Naples. You're bringing me on as the coach, as growth leader, so you're also delegating for Winners Wednesday to grow more.
Yes.
So I even heard a couple of brokers want to come to Winners Wednesday too.
Ooh, well, bring them on.
So,
Yes, I would love. I would
so,
love my
but
my.
that but
Go
you know
ahead.
what? It's funny I say that because I have been hearing that other agents are talking about Winners Wednesday, and their brokers want to come. So that's showing me that, like you said, sometimes we all can get stuck, but we need a coach or a mentor to take us to the next level. And I have learned that over this time to where now I ask people, who's your coach? Who's your mentor? Not saying that you don't know nothing, but if you want to go to another level, you have to go to someone that's on that level. And I will say this on Facebook, TikTok, Coach Lucy is on that level. So I thank you from everything. You brought me from being a realtor making money to a realtor that's getting out there broadcasting, networking more. The resources you have are unbelievable. I do say that people don't know I've been around her for the last 45 weeks, and I have met so many people through Coach Lucy that is even helping me go to another level. So I do thank you for that. I know there's a lot in 2026 because I will tell y'all a little secret. She's already talking about 2026. So if you're still
Yes.
in 25, you better catch up. You
Yes.
have to catch up with her. So
Yes. And we are. I mean, my mind
I
is
thank you,
already.
Luz, and
Thank you, Gino. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting the process. Thank you for your
so
your
thank you
sacrifice.
again.
Yeah, thank you for your sacrifice because everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be a winner. And everybody deserves, listen to me, we all deserve to be a winner. But that requires growth. And growth is painful. And growth is uncomfortable. And there's no growth without pain, but not everyone's willing to respect the process. So I want to bring up another person. I don't know if David has better signal right now. If my team on the back end can help me, if David is better now, I'll bring him back on so he can finish his story of his Winners Wednesday. So, all right, David. So can you hear us okay? Because I know you're on the road. Thank you for joining us.
No, thank you for having me again. As I said, this is a privilege. As I said earlier, the main reason I choose to come back every Wednesday is because I see every people growing. I saw Gino growing every week. I see Jenny bringing her daughter, her husband, her family growing every week. I also saw Saul, I saw Brian, I saw everybody in the room growing, going to the next level. And there's an old saying, it takes a village to raise a man, but it takes a group like this to raise the next generation. And everything that we do, we need to do it to grow the next people. And God told us and called us to help and serve each other. So every time I go to Winners Wednesday, I come for the opportunity to grow, but more importantly, the opportunity to plant the seeds for people to be better than us. And when we take ourselves out of the equation and we start giving to others, it's gonna get even better. So every Winner Wednesday, we grow. I'm in a completely different industry, and that's a proof that you don't have to be in real estate to be there. As long as you want to grow and go to the next level, you can be there. And I'm really thankful, Lucy, for you having me here. And I always tell people you can excuses or make it happen. Right now, I'm on my way to the hospital again to take my mom to the next doctor's appointment. She got a seizure over the weekend, and guess what I had to do? Take her to the doctors, work through the hospital, go to the next doctor appointment, and still go through the things. You can either
Yes.
make excuses or make it happen.
And here you are. So I appreciate you. That's a powerful representation of, you know, that next level version of us, because a lot of times we see our challenges, we see pain, we see life situations as something bad. Guys, it's not bad. It's happening for you. It's your opportunity to show life, to show everybody, to show yourself what you are made up of, right? Like David was saying, you either make excuses or you make it happen. And, David is responsible for taking Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp live on social media, because basically we are grassroots. Like, everything that we do is grassroots. We are working, like that song says, we started from the bottom and now we're here and we're not stopping. We're going to go to the top. So I want to bring up the next person that joined us in the studio. This young man walked into one of my trainings when I was still trying to figure out what I was going to do to serve the community of realtors in our area. And he sat in the front row very quietly I recall, over to the left hand side of where I was speaking. And it was funny because this past, I think it was in May, I found that picture and I'm like, oh, this was Brian. This was Brian the first time I ever met him. So let's go ahead and bring Brian into the studio. Hey, Brian, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good, good. Welcome. Welcome to the podcast. So tell us about you. Tell us about Winners Wednesday in your life. Tell us about what you do now at Winners Wednesday. You're one of our fire starters and co-hosts. So go ahead, take it away.
Well, pretty much, I just want to start with thank you, Lucy, for the time of speaking to many people. I think we have around 7, but it doesn't matter because this is going to be recorded and a lot of people, all the people who see it. Listen, when I first got to Winter Wednesday, I mean, not even first because, like you say, back in 2023, I think around there, I went to one of your events where you were having all these top producer talk about how to be better in real estate, and that was just the beginning, of
Mm-hmm.
what we're doing now, what you doing now, what you brought into Winter Wednesday every Wednesday, or then the productivity bootcamp, and I went over there and then I left, never came back. And then I saw you doing it again. I was like, but this time you were doing it every Wednesday, not only one time. So I was like, you know what? I need to give it a try. And since then, I have exploded. My business has grown. A lot of people has followed me. A lot of people want me to be part of their whatever they're trying to do because they see me going out there talking to people, networking, and you just put my mind to a different stage. A different level. At the end of the day, my
Mm-hmm.
mind. I always had that motive, but you held me, like you pushed me. Like I was at the edge of the plane and just push me. You just go fly, and that's why some of us need, um, because
Yes.
this business, any business, entrepreneurship in general is a lonely place to be.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are only focused on growing the business, and sometimes we don't have that support that we need. And you
Yes.
bringing Winter Wednesdays to life in 2025 for what, 45 weeks
45
straight?
weeks. We're
40,
closing out tomorrow with 45 weeks. Come on, guys. I want everybody to share this live because I'm going to bring everybody back on the stage. Share this live as I speak to Brian for the next minute. 45 weeks, Brian. And it's because of people like you that continue to show up that I have seen the evolution. I've seen the change. I've seen how you've grown. I've seen how you've stepped into a new identity. I've seen how you have trusted me as a real estate and business coach, and you have taken on some of the challenges that I've given, right? In July, you were the only one that did the whole 30-day content challenge. And I see you. I see your effort. I also see your potential. I also see who you could really become if you stay in the right atmosphere, if you align with, people that are going to invest in you. Because listen, what I do, you know, it's not magic. It just takes someone with a powerful vision to say, like you said, in 2023, 2024, I was doing events once a month or once every 3 months. But this year, 2025, I said, oh, heck no, it's game on, baby. Like Tyson mode, lion mode. It's time to unleash, and I love seeing your growth. And of course, now you're popular. Of course, people are reaching out to you now because they see you, they see you making a difference. And everybody wants to be part of somebody making a difference. But the really hard part is raising leaders up and believing in them more than they even believe in themselves until they get into that new identity. So before I bring everybody else up, what is that new identity for Brian? Tell me about who you are becoming every day.
So back then I used to always think of what this person going to think of me by me, doing what I do, my personality. I don't care about that no more.
Yes,
I'm a go getter. If I see something, I go get it.
there you go.
If I
Yes,
if I if I think of something, I create it.
there you go.
No matter what people will think of, because there will always be negative people, there will always be positive people. It's going
Yes,
to be pros and cons. At the end of the day, what does it matter?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I see you. I know how hard it is to graduate from people's opinion. I've been there. I know how hard it is to be alone. I've been there. I know how hard it is to feel like, you're trying to get somewhere, but nothing seems to work. I've been there. I know how hard it is to be criticized or judged. I know how hard it is to be stuck. I've been there. So listen, I've been at every level. And I'll tell you right now, I've never been happier. I've never been more grateful. I've never been more on fire. 2026 is our year. Let's get everybody back into the stage. Everybody go ahead and share this live. Let me tell you, all these people, each and every one of them, they are pioneers. You guys are the pioneers of Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp. You guys don't realize this. You're making history in your own way. People are watching you. People are watching you. People are seeing you show up and connect with Lucy Quinones, and it's funny because people will troll us. That means they will look from behind the curtain, but they will never come up and encourage us to keep going. So I'm here to encourage you guys. Um, listen, whatever you visualize becoming, I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm your number one fan. So let's talk about 2026 real quick for 10 minutes. 2026. Open up your mics. What's your highest and what are you dreaming about in 2026? Because let me tell you, I'll start. We're going international in 2026. I woke up this morning at 4:30 in the morning. I did my morning ritual and I started to work. We're building a community of professionals that I'm looking for people that want to go international. International is our next frontier. International is our next. Listen, we're going to go international like all these great artists. Don Omar and J Balvin and Shakira and Karol G and El Chacal, and I don't care what country you're from, right? International is my vision for 2026, and just creating a movement. Um, and we will be traveling internationally. I'm going to be putting together a business mission trip to go international, to go visit other countries. And you know what, guys? It takes money to travel. So we got to be productive. So that is my focus. That is my goal. I know we can do it. I believe in everybody. You guys are the pioneers of Winners Wednesday. So who wants to say where you're going in 2026?
I want to do what I didn't do
I'm
this
going
year.
to Africa. I know that with EXP, and I don't know Spanish yet, but I'm going to learn it.
Yes, yes, because Gino met some powerhouse leaders from Africa. I love that. I love that.
Yes, yes, and thank you.
Beautiful. So Jenny, what are you doing? What are you doing specifically? What was it that you didn't do this year?
I say all the time, I want to do a video every single week. I want to have like a video, educating video, and I didn't do it. This next year, I want to do whatever I said that I'm going to do. I want to post a video every single week, educating people. I want to be more present in social media. And I want to be, like you said, in lion mode this year.
Yes, lion mode. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, who's next? Who else wants to share? 2026. What is your 2026 gonna look like? Let's declare it.
So pretty much, I can start. Lucy, you said something about traveling to Colombia. You know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna take that challenge. I want to travel with you to Colombia. You know why? You know why? Because I'm pushing myself. I'm getting uncomfortable. Because the only way you grow is getting uncomfortable.
Yes,
If you're in your comfort zone, oh yeah, I'm gonna do deals here in my area in Southwest Florida. I'm gonna sell my neighbor house. No, 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 no. We need to move to another level, yeah, like you say. Go to
yes.
Colombia. Go to Africa with Gino. Why
Let's
not?
go. Bump Africa. Of course, why not? There's real estate everywhere we go. There's real estate. I love that. So Colombia, Africa, we could go to Peru, we could go to Ecuador, we could go to Spain.
We
There's
have
a
to let me
lot of
say,
people buying here from Argentina, Chile. Oh my goodness.
we have
I'm
to go
telling
international.
you, international. We can't hear you, Brian, but I know you were saying we're going international. Okay, who's next? Arturo, what are you doing? Let's see. Let's hear what you're going to become in 2026.
Um, I would like to, to. Oh, sorry, my phone.
Wait, he got so excited the phone fell.
Let me see.
You can't make this
Is-
up. You can't make this up. Hasta el teléfono
Okay,
se...
yeah. Sorry about it.
Es el power, the
Yeah,
power.
I would like to create my own team. I would like to double my production, help other people, some more people. I'm creating my vision plan, my business plan for 2026, and definitely I want to go to the next level. Yeah.
Yes. And count on me to help you. You want to grow a team? Listen, I grew the first Latin American team in Southwest Florida, the Lucy Quinones and Company team in 2001. I had no idea what I was doing, but that's what I wanted to do. And I'm a hard worker and I'm dedicated. And I think everybody needs a team.
We
Listen,
learn from
everybody,
mistakes. So
huh?
we learn from mistakes, so we need to try and see what happens. If you know, we never
Exactly.
know. Yeah.
Exactly. But I had a great mentor. So my broker became my mentor. And I remember in 2001, I said to my broker at Century 21, I said, I want to start a team. And he was like, what do you know about having a team? I said, nothing, but if you help me, I can have a team. And you know what? Here's the power of having a mentor. The power of having a mentor is that person has already done what you want to do. So they're going to save you a lot of time. They're going to save you a lot of mistakes. They're going to save you a lot of money because when you're in business, mistakes cost money. And I can tell you that that's been the number one blessing in my life is that I've always had a mentor. I've always had a coach. And I mean, these are the people that have been where you want to go, that have lived what you are living, that understand you from where you are to where you're going and everything in between. So, I love that. I think everybody needs to go international. I think everybody needs to have a team, because a team makes you better. A team helps you grow in many other ways that being by yourself, especially financially, because like I was telling somebody the other day, When you're by yourself, you got to do everything. You go on vacation, you come back, you're unemployed. Literally, when you're a solo agent, you go on vacation, you come back, you're unemployed because business stops. Or you're on vacation and you're never on vacation because you're always working. But when you have a team, you delegate, you duplicate, and you come back and you have more money than when you left because you have people that are doing what you taught them to do. So I believe in teams. So who am I missing? I think Gino. Did I miss Gino for 2026? Oh no, Gino said he's going
Africa.
to Africa. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, you are the pioneers. In 2026, I'm relaunching my podcast, Agents in the Trenches. I would love to invite you to be my weekly guest because doing a podcast is something that we all need to learn how to do. All of you need to have your podcast in 2026. All of you need to be loud. All of you need to be visible and seen. All of you deserve to be relevant. And, I didn't start doing what I'm doing because I was perfect at it. But, Talia and I launched Agents in the Trenches in 2023. I said to Talia, we're going to get loud. We're launching a podcast. I don't know how we're going to do this, but every week, Agents in the Trenches, we would do it through live stream. And today we are experts at it. And that's why, we understand the struggle of being on live stream, and we don't understand it, but I'm here to help all of you. So I'm super proud of all of you. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I will see you tomorrow at the last Winners Wednesday Productivity Bootcamp. We're going to close out 2025 con broche de oro with a gold locket. And I hope you join me at 11:30 at the Power Brokers Open in Cape Coral. So love you guys. Un applause for all you guys. Make it an excellent day. And until next time, everybody, have a blessed day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Maxwell, and I am with the Maxwell Mortgage Team in the state of Florida for 36 years, and I help people finance the American dream. Let me help you. I look forward to meeting you.
Red Sun Insurance. Dándote el poder de crecer. Red Sun Insurance. RedZoneInsurance.com.
Red Zone Insurance tiene increíbles oportunidades de franquicias y queremos compartirlas contigo. Llama al 305-255-1901 y conocerás el camino a emprender tu propio negocio, tu propia franquicia. 305-255-1901.
Red Zone